So guys, have you ever had the feeling deep down that the game is rigged? That a handful of people, say living in California, are building your future that you never agreed to, on a timescale you just can't comprehend, using rules that you're not allowed to see? Well, that feeling just got a new name, Grok 5. And since the theme today is how AI is changing everything, I thought I'd get a start on my own obsolescence. So please welcome the AI who'll probably be giving this presentation solo in a few years. It's my digital twin. So XAI has just unveiled its roadmap for the next leap in artificial intelligence. And like good old tech announcements, it's wrapped in the language of utopian progress. It will redefine the boundaries of AI, reshape our understanding of the world, and bring us one step closer to AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. A benevolent, all-knowing digital mind. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? A bit like something out of Star Trek. But whenever a billionaire starts talking like a prophet, it's probably a good time to check your wallet. Because they're not building this for humanity. They're building it for the enterprise. And you need to know what that really means. So what is this new digital beast? On the surface, it's an upgrade. Grok 4 was clever, but apparently it struggled with pictures and videos, a bit like a grandparent trying to use Snapchat. Grok 5 is designed to fix that. It's multimodal, meaning it can see, read and listen. It's also being trained on a much bigger pile of data, using more computing power than a small country. The stated goal is AGI, a thinking machine. But the immediate goal, the one that pays the bills, is far more mundane. Seamless integration with enterprise tools and platforms, targeting manufacturing, healthcare and automation. This isn't a fun new toy. This is a high-end corporate power tool. Think of it less as a friendly new intelligence and more as the most efficient, ruthless management consultant ever created. We've been here before, you know, guys. Back in the 19th century, a different set of very rich men, with fantastic sideburns, it must be said, promised us a new world. The steam engine and the power loom would liberate humanity from toil. They would create wealth and prosperity for all. And they did create immense wealth for the people who owned the factories. For everybody else, it meant leaving the security of the village to go and live in a polluted slum, work 16-hour days and risk their lives to the industrial machine. The technology wasn't inherently evil, but the concentration of its ownership created a power imbalance so vast that it took a century of protest, riot and reforms to even begin to correct. Now, look around. The tech is different, but the pattern is identical. Power is concentrating in the hands of the few who own the new looms, the AI models. Let's be brutally honest, Grok 5's primary customer isn't you and me. We might get to use a dumbed down version on our phones to ask it everyday questions. But the real power is being sold to B2B. When they say healthcare, they mean an AI that can diagnose patients faster than a doctor for a fraction of the cost. When they say manufacturing, they mean an AI brain for the robot that can run a factory floor 24/7 without a union or a pension plan. When they say enterprise tools, that's the bit that should give us really, really cold sweats. That means an AI that can read every email, analyse every sales report, sit in on every Zoom call and provide your CEO, if there's still one there, with a dashboard telling them exactly who is inefficient. That's the ultimate tool for maximising profit by minimising people. Grok 4 was already setting benchmarks in logical reasoning and problem solving. That was a shot across the bow for the entire white-collar workforce. Now Grok 5 is coming for vision and video. Think about it. Video editors, radiologists, quality control inspectors, security analysts, architects, even creatives who work with visual concepts. The AI won't need to be perfect. It'll just need to be cheaper and faster than you. That's the bar. The promise of discovering new technologies and insights is the spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. But the medicine is radical top-down restructuring of the labour market, where the owners of the AI capture almost all of the financial upside. And don't think for a second this is some noble quest for enlightenment. This is an arms race. xAI is competing with OpenAI, Anthropic and Google. It's a frantic, ego-filled scramble to build the most powerful model first. Why? Because the company that wins doesn't just get a product, they get to own the foundational infrastructure of the next economy. It's like owning the patents for electricity or the internet itself. The concentration of power will be staggering, making today's companies look like corner shops. They are racing to become the landlords of our digital future, and I'm thinking they plan on charging a very high rent. So we're all doomed, right? Time to pack it in and learn to forage for nuts and berries? No, that's what they want you to think. Helplessness breeds compliance. The Luddites tried to smash the lemurs. It was a noble, desperate effort, and it failed. You cannot fight the technology head on. The strategy now is to comply while safeguarding your own interests, to become the thing the machine can't be. The fourth industrial revolution paradox is this. As machine intelligence becomes a cheap commodity, inherently human skills become more valuable, not less. These are not just warm, fuzzy, soft skills. They are defensible career assets. We're talking about leadership that inspires loyalty, not just manages tasks. Emotional intelligence that can navigate a messy human conflict. Creativity that has a truly original, weird, unpredictable spark, not just a sophisticated remix of an AI's training data. Strategic thinking that can see the whole board, not just the next logical move. The development of Grok 5 isn't just about the future of machines, it's about the future of your career, your finances, your freedoms, and your family. Stop waiting to see what happens, start preparing for what is happening. Look at your job, not the tasks, but the value. What part of your job requires trust? What part requires empathy? What part requires you to make a brave, intuitive leap in the face of uncertainty? That's your territory. Fortifies. Become the absolute best in your field at the things the machine can't touch. Use AI as a tool, an intern, a calculator, but never ever let it become your replacement. They are building their digital demigod in a box. Your job is to excel at being human. You've got this.